things were looking bleak a month ago for both these sides, but both of them have been able to pick up the 6 available points on offer over the last 3 rounds, which has them back in contention of playing finals. Another very important game for both of these sides because they don't want to drop off now. The Warriors won their last 2, the Cowboys won their last 3, and they did it last week without this man, Chance Nickel-Kluxter, who comes back along with a handful of other Warriors, big names. So they do get a boost. He was outstanding against the Panthers, playing in the number 6 jumper. As I said, missed last week, but back this week against the Cowboys, and a key man for them. If he doesn't make 20 runs and 200 metres, well, he's had an off game, because that's his average.
It is quite remarkable, the work rate that he can produce for the Warriors. Out come the Cowboys. They get a big reception as well. Reuben Cotter off the back of extended minutes in the front row for Queensland on Wednesday night in Origin 1. He's on deck in this reshuffled lineup with 4 of the 6 Origin players backing up. And Scott Drinkwater, while not an Origin player, certainly is of that calibre. Well,
they're not short of strike weapons, are they? But he's their number 1, Scott Drinkwater. You only have to look at his stats out of this season. And stats don't mean everything, but his are incredible. He does it all for them. 40-20s, 3 of those this year. Forced dropouts, Scott Drinkwater leads it for the Cowboys. 20 offloads, 63 tackle busts. He's got speed, he's got strength, and he's got vision. So look for Scotty Drinkwater. I think he's in for a big one this afternoon.
Tom Dearden also on deck, like Reuben Cotter, in this starting side. They were so good on Wednesday night. Valentine Holmes is back. And the starting 13 as well gets us underway here at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. The Warriors on the road taking on the Cowboys. Stopped there by Neem. They get numbers also in the tackle, but can't take him to ground. We've got 2 remaining, the Warriors. Walker, Martin again, comes out at Nickel-Kluxter, there's space, and Watanani Zelezniak will plant it down and score with their first chance in attack, but this needs looking at.
I have no try. Need you to clear the lead runners back on the inside.
And there was 2 of them. There was 2 lead runners, and the ball was thrown out wide to Nickel-Kluxter, who held his depth. We'll just see Rocco Berry and Murata Niokore, the 2 players that Tamari Martin looks at, then throws it behind them. They're looking at Tamari. Not
Jackson Ford runs directly at Reuben Cotter, which knocks him back and denies the opportunity for him to push forward. We have a decision.
So it's even on the inside of that.
I mean, you couldn't get a clearer example of obstruction. Not 1, not 2, but 3 Warriors. Walker, short ball, good tackle by Dearden. He's a specialist on his own line. Egan, no looker. Likewise there from Martin. Comes to Nickel-Kluxter. He beat 2 and wins the race to the corner. Will happen off his own bat.
Well, once the ball hit the ground, Tamari Martin just tried to flick it out quick. Val Holmes off the line very quickly to put pressure on him. Nickel-Kluxter looked inside, but then realised that there might have been a chance on the outside. Got swung around. Val Holmes misses him again, as does Fini Fuiaki. Just didn't have the speed to go with. Nickel-Kluxter sort of propels himself with the fend off Val Holmes. That gets him on the outside of Fini Fuiaki and then does the rest. That's a terrific individual try there from Nickel-Kluxter. And in the 6 against Penrith at Magic Round, he was outstanding.
Another set restart here for the Warriors. Walker comes to Martin, turns it back on the inside for Fanua. Blakey makes a habit of this. What a try scorer he is.
Physically dragged them into the in-goal area. Griffin Neem, one of them.
When was the last time you saw a front rower equal try scorer for a team at this point of the season? Tied with Daniel Zelezniak as Adam Fanua-Blake. Driven backwards there. They're only 10 metres out now. Midway through the set. Comes to Walker. He goes to Martinez. All the space in the world. Mitch Barnett. He scores. Did the Cowboys open up?
A huge gaping hole. So Dylan Walker out the back. Tamari Martin, very clever. You've got to be able to defend errors better than that. But 2 errors, 2 tries. Not good enough from the Cowboys.
So Pompey adds 2 points. It's all the Warriors at the moment in Townsville.
Too late now.
Here is Tavunga, short ball. Harris, who's fresh on the field. He's gone close. He's gone very close. Ziggy wants to check.
Oh, he thinks he's scored.
I'm coming up to tackle 2.
He's confident.
I have no try. Confirm if the ball gets to the ground.
Are we going to get any vision off it? Tohu Harris. Very confident when he got
Tohu
up.
Harris gains possession of the ball, maintains possession through contact.
Well, he drags Helam Lukey to the try line.
North Queensland Cowboys' hands are underneath the ball.
I can't give it to him.
Edwards with his
The tackle is now complete. We have a decision.
The point of the ball. Maybe those fingers were the only thing stopping the ball touching the turf.
I think they were, because Reuben Cotter was there and he had his hand under the ball, but then his hand slipped up and went to the middle part of the ball. That was going to be a try if Edwards didn't arrive on the scene when he did.
Hold your edge.
Still got 4 tackles left, the Warriors, though.
Harrison, square, boys.
Big set here. Massive set for the Cowboys.
Hang on here after the mistake by Braden Burns. No pressure on the catch. As much as there can be no pressure at this level of the game. Egan comes across to Tavunga. So we've got 2 more plays remaining. They go back to the left-hand side. Ball behind Harris to Vita. That didn't help their cause. But he almost steps his way into a gap. And it's Edwards again who saves the day for the Cowboys. Last play. Here's Harris. Comes to Martin. Crash play. Bobble. Berry pulls it in. He might have been hurt, but he scores another one for the Warriors. What a job to juggle the ball without the ball touching a Cowboy.
Making the Cowboys pay for their errors. 3 errors. Working the ball out of their own end. They've dropped the ball twice. 2.
Suddenly a stop on this right-hand side of the field for the Warriors. 20 points to nil becomes 22 points to nil. He's away. He's got Drinkwater looming up in support. He waited for him and found him, and Drinkwater will run away. A try against the flow of the game from their own end, from deep inside their own territory. And he comes up with a big play here from dummy half.
Yeah, just got the markers short there. They couldn't get involved. One was offside, and I think that was Rocco Berry. But Tommy did, and just sneaking down that short side, opening the Warriors up, and the speed man finishing things. Drinkwater gets himself in a position very quickly to receive that pass, and is that what they need? Is that all the Cowboys need now? You think they'll go in with the final say? Just under 2 minutes left. Just watch Tommy did. Too good for Tamari Martin. And Drinkwater too quick for the cover. Boy, they needed something, and that just might be it.
Well, the Warriors have been so good inside their own 20, just catching them out. A heads-up play. He's quite the footballer, isn't he? Tom Dearden from right in front. Now Holmes adds 2 points. Hard to stop. The Warriors have been good, though. As a kick here from Drinkwater out wide. Burns, an awkward one for Nickel Klukstar. Well, it's play on for the moment.
Got a knock on.
Holmes puts it down. Needing one more for 100 tries in his
coming
career.
to tackle
The
6.
referee says
I have no try. Want you to confirm
knock
on here down the sideline.
I'm pretty sure Braden Burns got his left hand to the ball. Drinkwater
Kick
down
chase
that
is
short side.
onside.
So kick chase is onside. No space with the pass, but thought the kick might work. Awfully close to the touchline makes it tough for a...
The ball's knocked forward and then touches the touchline. We have a decision.
Difficult situation there for both players, especially the defender. Nickel Klukstar, you don't want to make a play at the ball and knock it out and give the side 6 again. You're risking, you know, if someone can pull...
Couple of metres out. Egan comes to Martin. Ball over the top. It bounces forward for Wateni Lesniak. It's backwards out of the hands is the call on field, and the Warriors have a try.
And here is Tamari Martin, no, and doesn't run behind them, throws it backwards. by the referee's call live. Won't be able to do anything about that upstairs. The ball bounces forward to make it look like a knock-on. Where's the line? I can't tell. I don't know if that's gone forward or backwards out of his hands. Certainly bounced a metre forward, 2 metres forward, which makes it look terrible, and certainly luck favouring the Warriors with the bounce. But
we'll try to make it 26-6. From the chalk, a beautiful strike of the ball. It's a huge lead again here for the Warriors. They lead by 22. Harris from Martin. Come out to the edge when Niokore runs hard. Dragging Finafuyaki in a long way towards the uprights. Lussick comes out the back to Martin. Oh, first man option was Capel, who was tackled by Townsend before the ball came to him.
Kurt!
And now the boys want to mix things up again. Well, I'm not entirely sure.
Well, he came in.
He sits up.
You can't be binned for that.
Harris DeVita does that.
There was no... Actually, he didn't throw it, he dropped it.
All of that is before Harris DeVita, who you'll see here, puts the ball on the head. And then Townsend stood up.
But Chad's come running in, so Chad's...
Fair enough. The old skipper.
You're still going to receive the penalty, but he's going the bin for throwing the ball.
Chanel Harris DeVita sin-binned for throwing the ball. The
it's still your penalty, but I don't need him coming in and trying to take control of the game with that
little moment when Felt was taken into touch. Stands. 6 tackles ago, and while the Warriors will get the penalty here for the early tackle from Townsend on Capewell. Just watch this again. A few shoves on the ground here. Oh, then Harris DeVita does that. No, come on. That's not sin.
Did Chad even...
Okay. We've had a couple of chats, and you've escalated as well. We don't need you running in.
Did Chad even react to the ball on the head? Like, seriously? What?
It's Poppy from beside the uprights, who makes it 30 points to 6. Brent Tate. Wonderful pass. Nickel Cookstar, though. A kick, which sits up for Wateni Zelezniak. He bats it back in. He bats it back in, and Nickel Cookstar puts it down.
It's not him that should have it on the last play. Throws it back down the short side. Bouncing ball goes to Cookstar. Drops the kick in. The ball it sits up at the death.
Oh, stop it.
Well, he's ended up almost out of the field of play. That didn't look like it was going to sit up, and sits up at the death. As long as his toes weren't on the line, he has done.
He's ended up on the waterfront here in Townsville almost. Watch this again. I'm sure his right foot is inside the chalk, bats it in. He's in mid-air. This angle here will give you a very good look. It's a centimetre or 2. He's in mid-air, and the ball bounces back.
Yeah, great play. What a play from Wateni Zelezniak.
Terrific kick by Adam Pompey. It's a huge scoreline now here for the Warriors. 4 or 5 of them there, all ready to handle him. Drinkwater, Townsend, comes out the back to Dearden. Here's Purdue, great ball, Holmes, burns for the corner. He takes no chances.
And then late in the set, Drinkwater starts things using his speed to get out on the outside of a few defenders. That piece of play from Val Holmes was just magic. He played his part as well.
Another part of the equation, of course, along with the 5 tries, they have to kick 5 conversions, and there's the first of the 5. Who said they were done? Then their second bye. They just had their first, and in good shape. Here is a chance. Oh boy, Pompey put it back on the inside. It falls though to the goal. They try and force a goal line dropout. It is Walker. Comes out the back. Martin. The Rabbers. Berry is there. He gets the bounce. It sits up for him, and they finish in style here.
They weren't up to it today. They're playing against a side that's in good form. This is a side that won games without
Sean Johnson. Maybe only a couple of weeks away. ran against the side in training during the week to help the preparation. The one try to Burns, but it was too late for the Cowboys. Here he is once again, trying to go over the top. Dalamateni Lesniak ends up with it. They've got the ball and they've got the 2 points as well. A big win in Townsville for the Warriors.